we are discussing microorganisms, friends and foes. So this is coming from the lesson 8th standard. Okay. So today we discussed this 8th standard science, microorganisms, friends and foes. Microorganisms means, do you know this? A micro means, it's a technical term. Micro means small. Microorganism means, micro means very minute particles or tiny particles. Yeah. So we cannot observe this in the naked eye. That particles. Organism means something is lives. Something is lives. That organism. Okay, we called it organisms. Friends means, do you know that? Okay, next ones are foes. Foes means is a enemy. So that microorganisms and the human beings beneficially or harmfully. We discussed. So you know that soil having for this a lot of microorganisms are here. So that microorganisms caused by this diseases because so the microorganisms are exist in the everywhere. Okay, microorganisms are exist in everywhere. This is spread through this air, water, houseflies and mosquitoes. Okay. So next we discuss this. What are microorganisms? Most of this familiar and peculiar smell of this. So after this rain, you have to observe. You have to observe further. After the rain, some smells are here from the soil. From it is soil. So lot of bacteria are here in the soil. So lot of bacteria here in the soil. So what is that? Which is widely distributed in the soil and actinomycetes. That bacterium is called actinomycetes bacteria. Genus is streptomyces, which is give soil its good earthy smell. Good earthy smell. So it's mysterious one. Seen is been peculiar and main organic compounds are geomycin is present. Okay. So that what are this? The microorganisms. Do you know this? That microorganisms are bacteria, virus, protozoans. So we called out of this protozoans. Bacteria, virus, fungi. Okay. So and parasites are here. Okay. Bacteria, virus, fungi and algae, protozoa. Okay. Bacteria, virus, fungi and algae. So first microorganisms or microbes. Microorganisms are microbes. So already I told this micro means tiny organisms cannot be seen in this that with naked eye. So you have to, with the help of the microscope, you have to find out which microorganisms are here. Okay, so microorganism means entire organism is made up of this single-celled organisms. The entire organism is made up of this single cells. That means a unicellular. Okay, so if you were now to count the microorganisms in a moist garden soil, so it is a number of microorganisms is larger than the human population in our country. So when compared to this human population, the microorganism is very high. Okay. So next one is that this is the activity. Okay. So you draw for that in the record note microscope. Okay. So you see that microscope in our school campus, your microscope is here. Okay, one microscope, common microscope is here. So see that this is the eyepiece, this one. So objective lens. So 3 lenses it will be based. Okay. So lenses based. Okay. Light based. You have to observe the object. Okay. So 3 lenses it will be used. Objective lens and eyepiece. 1 lens are here. So then is one is a mirror. Okay. 2, 3 lenses are we have to use. Okay. Stand and clips. Fine adjustment, coarse adjustments are here. Okay. So this is the activity. So microscope you draw in your record note. Okay, draw in your record note. So microscope, what is the uses of this microscopes? When you keep it in this microscope in small objects, it will be multiplying. This images it will be multiplied. That images it will be multiplied. But do you see that this is the stage? Okay, this stage is keep it in that the object. You have to multiplying this image, multiplying the image. Okay, so next one is a filling the blanks. Das is a tiny organism that cannot be seen with the naked eye. That microorganisms. Okay, first option is microorganisms. Microorganisms are also called as microbes. So microorganisms are seen with the help of a microscope. Microorganisms are unicellular, which means that the entire organism made up of this single cell. Entire organism made up of this single cell. Okay, so microorganisms spread through this that environment. Okay, through this environment, they live in air, water, hot springs, snow, saline. So it will be occupying this. It will be existing everywhere. Okay, so the group of five major groups are there. These groups are bacteria, virus, unicellular algae, fungi and protozoa. So